Oh, forget it. Just forget it. There's no music, so we're just gonna have the panel up here and just talk. I
You
can't make it work.
startled me.
Sorry.
I was like, ah.
Hi everybody. We for some reason the music isn't working, so we'll just have the panel up here and we're just gonna start talking and forget
Gremlins in the electronics
it.
today.
Yeah. Hasn't failed on me in a long time, and all of a sudden it doesn't work. Go figure that. I don't know. So there it is. There's all the announcements. Read them and weep them. Let's see.
The one I'm excited about is the upcoming program. With the needle Embroiders Guild Gallery Store.
Yeah.
Forgotten Needlework Tour. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I was setting this up, I thought, wait a minute, I haven't heard from April, so I wrote to her. Wait, let me go look and see what's scheduled. And when I saw it was Forgotten Needlework Tools, like, yes, that's going to be wonderful. So, as far as I know, we're doing it. I haven't heard from her, but it's.
Oh, I see it.
It's midday there in Sydney, so we'll hear from her. She's quite reliable. So there we go. Okay, now I'm just going to put us on screen. Forget this stupid. just forget it. Who we got here? Hi, everybody. Welcome. Good to have you with us.
Hi.
Yeah, it's us. Yep. Yeah, sponsored by Avlia tonight. So, yeah. Avlia, did I put that down at the bottom? Where is that?
It's up above Jennifer's head.
Yeah, that's the thing, but I thought I put a...
It's above your head.
Yeah, that's for the drawing, but I thought I put a avlia.life. I'm not having a very good day, am I? Well, it's avlia.life. I set that up. Where did it go? I set that up.
Yeah. And don't go look, because there's always things new and fun to purchase there.
Right. Yes. It's a dangerous site. They're sponsoring, but don't go to their site because you'll spend money.
You just spend money. Yeah.
Where is it? Come on. I took time to set all this up. Where is it? Why is it not showing up? This is driving me nuts. So sorry, folks, but it's a technical workshop tonight. And I don't know where it's at. Who knows? There's going to be a new one coming up.
Because he knows how.
That's right. So you can, it's probably showing up on the screen, isn't it? There it is. There. That's our sponsor right there, avlia.life. That's where you go to spend money on cool charts and embroidery.
Kit.
Yes, right there, avlia.life. And then we're going to have a drawing because we haven't had a drawing in a long time. So, actually, I got several things. So we've got the Avlia part is I love this one. The Arcadian Rose. That kit.
So pretty.
This is a kit now. This is hoop, cloth, thread, needle, instructions, a whole shoot and match. So Avlia Arcadian Rose. That's an embroidery kit. So that's one of the things tonight. So and if you don't win it, go buy it because I have mine up there on the shelf because it's really a neat one. Yeah,
that's nice.
So that's one of them. And then from Betty Howe sent a bunch of stuff to me a while ago. And so we have these smalls, AY Necessities. I mean, these are old, but, hey.
Cute.
Yeah. So it's some
Nice.
smalls. And here. AY's Necessities, Historic Stitches. There it is. I was looking at the back the entire time. So there. So that's one of them tonight. And then the other from R&R Productions. This is really old. Joanne Isabella Gibbs of Sandwich stitched her sampler in 1829. So it's this little sampler here. Old one. And it looks like there's some specialty stitching in it because on the back you can see in the chart here, it looks like there's some embroidery to do. So it's not a straight cross stitch thing. Let's just have a looky-see here. Now I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Why am I giving this away?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just what is wrong with me? I think we need to have a look here. So you can win that tonight.
If Gary
Yeah.
doesn't decide to just put it back in his basket.
Yeah, no, I already decided. I'll be honest. I'll give it away. So, yeah, there's a chart. But yeah, it's there's some embroidery to be done on this. So if you're wanting to try a little embroidery, this is one to get. Oh my. Big charts too, which is good. Okay, so here's the embroidery part here. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, nice.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, nice little chart. I mean, transfer that onto something else even in practice, just on a piece of muslin
Right.
Mm-hmm.
or Kona cotton. In fact, that's what the Avlia embroidery kits are on. Have this octopus, and the fabric is Kona. It's a Kona cotton. It's a nice tight
Yeah,
weave. That's all you need.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is just satin stitch and looks like satin stitch and chain stitch. So this is no big deal. So anybody can
nice.
do this. This is not overwhelming. So don't be afraid of that one. That's nothing. Satin stitch and chain stitch. So those three, the Joanna Isabella Gibbs, the AY Necessities smalls, those smalls, and then the Avlia Arcadian Rose. And remember now, you can go to Avlia, and she has those downloads that are $10, and
Right.
you download the PDF.
Mhm.
That's a really good deal. She's been pumping a lot of designs into that, so go check that out at some point. What are they called? Some flower or something. I forget. Anyway, yeah. So those three tonight. It's up here. Gary at WeTalkFiber.com, and then subject line Avlia, and that'll get you in the drawing for that. And then down here, that's where you go, avlia.life, to spend money, have fun, and spend money.
Yes.
Now I've got this other one, okay, that Betty House sent, and I'm not putting it in the drawing because it's a birth sampler, and so if you have to have a need for a birth sampler. So I don't want to foist it up on somebody in a drawing, and then they don't need it, don't want it. So it's this birth sampler. It's a horrible picture, but it's got a beautiful border. You could do a lot of things with it other than be a birth sampler, but it is a birth sampler. So
It's really pretty.
yeah. So what I'll say there is, if you want this and have need for a birth sampler, just send email to me, Gary at WeTalkFiber.com. Just put baby in the subject line, and I'll send it to you if you have a need for it, because it's just not something that everybody wants or needs all the time. It's an sampler design. So you say
Yeah, I tried to say that once.
it. Yeah, you say it.
No.
So, but anyway, it's
A
19
sampler. That sounds good.
the sampler. I'm sure if we had like a Natalie Dupuy here, she'd put the Continental,
Yes.
and it would be wonderful. Yeah.
It'd be
French
beautiful.
was not my. I took a semester of French, but no.
Us hack Americans, So it's a 1993 chart. I love these old ones. So anyway, if you want a birth sampler, have a need for one, send me an email. And if I get a bunch of them, I'll do a drawing for that. But just use baby. But I'm just going to send that to somebody who actually wants it rather than putting it in the drawing. Because I hate to just not give it out, but you know, how many times do you need a birth sampler? So that's the three the things for tonight, the drawings for tonight, and so send those and into the drawing. And I better put this back in the bag, or I'm going to have trouble, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
So there's that. Beth and I had the podcast today. Had listen to that, please listen.
I did. I listened. I don't know what all more stitch things y'all think I need besides just needle thread and fabric, because you know.
Yeah.
We need to discuss this. We need to discuss this.
I'm Jennifer. I'm not involved, and I got dragged into the podcast anyway.
I mean, what more do I need?
What's that deal?
This is my most important stitching tool, my iPad. I have to say, this thing has saved me.
I was getting a kick
Other
out
than
of that. I was getting a kick out of that when we were recording because
you knew. You knew.
Jennifer's going to listen and go, "Well, what did I do?" Yeah.
What more do I need?
So join us for that. Yeah, we had a good conversation about color, Jennifer's lack of stitching tools.
Yes.
And how we need to equip her for something more than, yeah. So
You
that
should see
check
this
that
room. It's filled with stuff. I don't know what more I need.
But you need some accoutrements.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
I've
yeah,
got
that. She needs some of that.
accoutrements coming out my you know what. So.
She needs. Yeah.
Oh no, we got Gary choking.
Yeah, it's going. Now, I don't have this confirmed, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen because it's April and it's Gallery 76. But I put up on the opening panel there when the music wasn't playing, the April 7 should be our next tour with April. And this time it's Forgotten Needlework Tools, which, yeah, that's pretty intriguing. Yeah, that's pretty intriguing.
Sounds cool.
So we'll have that confirmed probably tonight. Because it's the middle of the day for April, so I'm sure she'll get back to me. But Forgotten Needlework Tools. So that'll be on the 7th. That's the opening day. The 8th is the opening day in Australia. So the 7th for us for that new thing. So that should be a lot of fun. And then be sure to mark down the 21st now, our next thread talk with Kathy Ray of Needle in a Haystack. That'll be on the 21st. So next, we have an extra Wednesday this month, it seems to me.
Oh.
Well, one more Wednesday in March. So if somebody wants to volunteer to be a guest and show off your stitching, let me know. Because we haven't done one of those in ages. So
Yeah.
if somebody wants to be a volunteer, let me know, and we'll put it together. It's easy to do, a lot of fun. Really not a lot of work on your end. Just send me some pictures and we take care of the rest. So do that. Then the other things, the Spring Hill, wetalkfiber.com/Spring Hill /variegated to get in the Cosmo Thread Club, the variegated threads /MJF 1861 and 1861 kit for the Mary Jane Fry 1861 sampler. Remember now at Sassy Jack's that FT10, FT for Fiber Talk 10, gets you 10% off of all Hands Across the Sea samplers charts, okay? So it gets you 10% off of all of the charts, but she has a whole bunch of them that are on sale at 40% off. So if you use FT10, it tacks on another 10% and you get for half off.
Wow.
So that is a very good deal. You can get Hands Across the Sea sampler charts for half off. But now be careful. It's just the ones that are 40% off and you tack on the 10% and you get 50% off. Otherwise, if they're not on sale, FT10 will get you 10% off of the ones that are not on sale. So either way, you save. but half off of Hands Across the Sea sampler charts. So hit Kim up for that, and give her something to do because she's sitting around twiddling her thumbs. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's got nothing going on. Nothing going on. So there we go. So right up there at the top, that gets you in the drawing. And then right here at the bottom, avlia.life. Go check that out. She is just banging out the stuff.
Yes.
She's fun.
And I don't. Did you notice the celestial peacocks that she had? Not seen them before. I don't know when she related. Oh, now those are just the colors, the symbolism in them.
Yep. She's just going crazy. Yeah. It's like
she is.
It's like somebody opened the floodgates in her head and they're flying out. It's great. Yeah. Lots of stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
So
pomegranate. That's the other thing she's doing. Pomegranates.
Right. Yeah. Isn't that the name of the downloads, the PDF downloads, Pomegranate series?
I think so.
I'd
that
be more
sounds
prepared,
right.
But yeah, I think it is. So, well, anyway, avlia.life, you'll spend a lot of time there checking it out.
Yeah.
Trust me. So we said tonight we would talk about tools. Beth and I will. Jennifer's just going to sit here.
Ditch. I that guess. Ignore us.
I mean, look at all the stuff going on in here. Wrong way. Lots of stuff.
Look at all that.
See, I got plenty of stuff in here.
Yeah.
I don't need any more stuff.
It's not just stuff. It's things to help you with your stitching.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she doesn't believe me.
Teal's leaving us. Bye,
I
Teal.
have my little double-pointed needle.
Bye, Teal.
Oh, I froze.
You have your what?
Yeah, you keep freezing up.
I know. And I asked hubby, Urian has turned off his Wi-Fi.
Oh,
to make it
what
better.
a nice guy.
See?
He's all right.
I know. This is my double-pointed needle that I use for my laying tool. So I have tons of these in the house.
Now, what double-pointed, is
And
that
it's
like a
also
knitting
good
needle?
for scratching your head. Scratching your nose.
Okay, multi-use.
No.
Multifunctional.
You need.
Is that a knitting needle?
Yeah. This is a 000. And I have knitted with 000s.
Yeah.
All right. Now you need the very best laying tool.
I have one of those and I don't really like it.
Is it too short?
It's the normal one, and what it is it's kind of, the tip is a little bit ridged. And it's the BLT. I bought the real thing, and it's kind of ridged, and my floss was kind of catching on it. So I was like,
no, you have a defective one because it shouldn't have a ridge.
Mm-mm.
Or someone dropped it.
Ridged. No,
That's not good.
The whole thing around, you can see where maybe it didn't get polished properly.
Oh, then you need to get another one.
No, you need another one.
Wow. Yeah. I have got thousands of double-pointed knitting needles, and they work great. And I already own them.
All right. So, how about these?
Well, I was going to show off my collection of knitting
I have
laying
tweezers,
tools.
but what do I need?
Oh, you have quite a collection of. Okay, go ahead. Oh,
Okay.
Look at all your laying tools.
See, this one.
I know.
This one is so cool.
That's your porcupine
this is
one.
that porcupine, that African porcupine
Yeah.
laying tool, and then whoever made them put a little fancy thing on the end. These things are just cool.
Yeah.
Some people like them because they have a little flex to them. Some people like them. I mean, they're beautiful. And no, they don't kill the porcupines. The porcupines drop these things all the time.
They
so
shed
they just
them.
they just collect them. But it's
You know
beautiful.
what else this is good for?
What?
On your chart, you can use it to point count.
Oh, the knitting needle. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a laying tool, a pointer, and a counter. And then, well, yeah, that's the laying tool part. Anyway.
Yeah. So I never use this.
There.
I never use this. It's too big. I hate big ones. It's way too long
pretty,
and too
though.
big. Because the action's happening here, and my hand is way over here. It's too far. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And then I bought this one just because I like finished wood things. And this is here's a tip for you. Airline for
aquariums.
aquariums.
Tubing. Yeah.
Yeah, you go to a pet shop and you can usually buy. They'll have it on a big reel, and you can buy like a foot for 10 cents or something.
Yeah.
But you buy these and then you cut them, and then if you're storing your laying tools, you just put that on the end, and that protects the tip. And if you're traveling, even more important, because then you can pack that and then you don't snip off your tip. So airline tubing, cheap.
Very nice.
And you buy a foot and you got enough for the rest of your life. So, because you'll lose.
I'm going to
one every
my
now and then.
first retreat in May.
Yes,
I'm going
we
to the
heard.
celebrations of needlework, and I already booked my hotel. I'm staying. And you can't register for classes till April 1st. So I'll take something. I don't know what.
So you're traveling.
But I'm going.
Well, get an airline.
2 hours. No, it's only 2-hour drive.
Oh.
There's no airline drive.
Okay. Well, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. It's good to hear people are actually doing them again.
Yep, they're doing it. I'm super excited. Yay.
Yeah. This is another one I got. This is a little short job.
Cute.
See, it's shorter. It's even shorter than the best laying tool.
But is it thicker around?
It's thicker, and it's wood, but it's really handy. And like if you're working in small stretcher bars,
right?
This comes in handy. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that's my laying tools. See, this is it, Jennifer. You got one laying tool with a scar on it. You need to get multiples, and then you only use the one. Like 99% of the time, I use the best laying tool. Whatever.
I probably have
I forgot I had a whole
$200
bunch
worth of double pointed knitting needles. I've got laying tools.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy any more.
Yeah. See, what?
So.
And Carrie was mentioning a Malore, which I have one because I did gold work once, but it's probably in my box somewhere downstairs with my tools that I don't use all the time. Yep, one of those.
I have one.
That you need it for gold work.
Yes.
Oh, I don't do gold work.
That's why I have it. Yep. No, I have used it.
Because you've done gold work?
No.
No, I was asking Gary. Did Gary do gold work?
I played with it a little bit, but I can't say I've actually accomplished anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Natalie's going to take care of that for me.
Yes.
But this can be a handy laying tool too. Sometimes. I've used it, but not very often. But yeah. Cool. So what were your tweezers you had, Beth?
Actually, I have more, but I have this set is the one that's out right now. It's the Bowen. No, it's
why do
Dovo.
we need tweezers? Why are they
Dovo.
necessary?
Okay. So if you're doing a waist knot and you need to pull the knot up a little so you can snip it close, is what I've been using it for. I didn't think I needed it either. No, these are better. I thought I didn't need them, and then I was.
Okay.
If you're making it with this little thin 100/3, it's hard when you got fat fingers.
I use mine all the time.
Okay.
I have Dovo too. A listener gifted it to me. They're wonderful. Yeah, I use them all the time. I even use them to cut threads. On the back side, I'll pick up the thread that the end that I'm cutting off, and hold it up so it pulls a little tighter. But yeah, they're marvelous. Yeah. Then I have these. Did I ever show
removing
these?
Threads. With trying to show what?
Yeah. These are
my needle and pick it out, and then I use my little rubber. I've got one of those seam rippers that has rubber end. Yeah. Pluck and smudge, and then you use your needle.
Yeah. I pick them out with the tweezers a lot. This is an Uncle Bill's sliver gripper. Yeah, it's not very long. It's just a short thing, but
Yeah, I
has a
like that
point.
one.
Yeah, has a point to it. Helps to have a point. It's much more interesting for the audience. Yeah, so that's handy. Yep. But yeah, I use tweezers all the time. Curved scissors for machine embroidery to cut. Yeah, I have curved ones too.
I have a pair of curved scissors that I use with my long arm quilting machine to help snip the thread after I've buried the thread to snip it. So I do have a pair of curved.
Yeah.
So if I need them for anything else, I could go down to the basement and grab them. But they're living with my long arm quilting machine in the basement.
Mm.
So these are the ones I have, and they're from Kai, Kai.
I've never heard of them.
Black.
Are they curved? The curved tip?
They're curved tip.
Yeah.
A little curve. And they're real expensive scissors, 10 whole bucks.
Go Beth.
And they're super sharp.
Go Beth.
These are my favorite.
Nice.
KAI?
Yeah, that I bought. They're Japanese made. I get them at we would buy them at quilt shows.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll have to check that out. Yeah. I never heard of those. Because I have Dovo scissors.
Yeah, those are nice. But I haven't.
Two pair of these.
Now, have you had to sharpen those yet?
No.
Have you had them sharpened? I'm just curious.
No, I never have. So I have two of those, and then I think this is a Dovo too. I don't know how I ended up with so many, but I have those. And then this is a Mary Corbett thing. It's the these Italian ones that Mary was talking about.
The Premax?
Yeah, that's
yeah. Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the you can always tell by the hinge thing here, the eyelet, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Premax. Yeah, Premax. Yeah, these are wonderful. Yeah, Mary Corbett was talking about those one day, and I ordered a pair. Yeah.
My favorite scissors are in the other room. They're those ones that have the big openings for your fingers, and they're really pointy.
Oh.
And I just got them off of Fat Quarter Shop. They have like the gold. I could go get them, but I'd have to get up and move. I don't want to.
And I pick up these leather things from shops.
Oh, okay, right.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah,
the sheaths.
Yeah, so I have one. I'm one short, but I have them to just put over, because these scissors are not cheap, and if I drop one, I'd feel really bad if it got damaged. So yeah, I do that to protect them. Yeah. Yep. What else you got there, Beth?
Well.
Oh, here's my other.
You need one of these to mark if you're doing embroidery where you need to write. I'm sure you have. See, you have some needlework tools.
But I use them for quilting. I didn't think they're. I mean, I guess you can use them for. But
if you're transferring a design
for quilting.
See, and I don't quilt, so I use them for embroidery.
I have regular colored lead, white lead, yellow lead. So I have even 3 colors of leads.
Mm-hmm. And this is the 3-colored one. I don't think they make this one anymore. It's got the pink, black, and white on it.
No, I have.
Do they make this one anymore?
Pencils.
Oh,
I don't know.
Now, see, for transferring things, Natalie Dupuy, I went with her thing, the Sakura Pigma 005 micron pen.
Yeah, I have a few of those.
Too.
Yeah.
But I use those for signing my quilts on the back because
they're permanent.
It's permanent. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have lots of those, but I haven't used them for needlepoint.
So you got all the stuff and you don't realize it, Jennifer. But yeah, so people want something to mark on cloth or whatever. These are very
I got
nice.
tons of stuff.
Sakura Micron Pigma 005. Yeah, Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I have those somewhere.
What
in the
else we
house.
got here? Oh, so
I even
much.
have those marking pens that are the real that have the chalk that comes out. But you have to be careful with those, especially with the yellow. The yellow can be permanent. Be careful with yellow.
Yellow chalk.
I use the white. Well, sometimes if you're marking quilting lines,
Oh,
if I can't use my Hera marker, which is really just a piece of plastic that makes an indentation, if I can't use that for some reason, then I'll use the chalk marker. But you have to be careful if you use yellow because it may not come out. I've spent hours scrubbing with a little toothbrush head on yellow to get it out.
Oh. This is, Joanne's has a scissor sharpening man who travels around. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, someone was asking where you get your scissors sharpened. And I've never had it done yet.
There's that guy. There's that guy who does what's his name?
I don't know. I can't think of it.
Because I linked to him one time. That does them. I didn't know Joanne's did, but let me just look and see at wetalkfiber.com who that was.
I think I remember seeing at my Thistle Needleworks that they have a sign up about if you need your scissors sharpened to ask. So anybody who lives in Connecticut.
The sharpening dock. The sharpening dock.
Okay.
He does specializes in these kinds of things. Harold Gable, the sharpeningdock.com. Thesharpeningdock.com. Harold Gable, yeah, and so that he does those, and he's highly recommended. Mention Fiber Talk. You might even scare a little discount out of him. It seems at one point he had something set up for us. But mention, sharpen only $5.
Wow.
So yeah, probably smart. Yeah. But that would be nice, to make sure your scissors didn't get ruined, especially if it's a nice pair.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned, and I can't. Your comment has scrolled by. Sorry. Mentioned this little. Oh, it's this. It's got, you use it for knitting, but sometimes if you need to pull an end through.
Oh, the snag nabbit.
A snag nabbit, yes.
Yeah, and that is something that I should get one, because there have been a couple times when I'm like, I could use a snag nabbit.
Mm-hmm.
I'd get a snag nabbit.
And then here's something, and I don't know if you have one of these, but I think it's called a doolally. Trying to find something dark. I don't know if you can see it. So it's got
move it to the right.
Oh, that's a little crochet hooky thingy, right?
Okay, so it's got like a wire at one end.
Oh, okay.
And then on the other end, it has this hook. So let's say you accidentally, you really needed to bury a thread. You put your thread through the wire.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hook it through with this.
You use the hook to pull it through.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
It's called a doolally.
I thought that's what it's called. Does anyone know what this is called? I don't
know. But I've done that before with a scrap piece of thread and just my needle.
Mm-hmm. And that's what they do for burying gold work. They make something like that. And so it's like, why would you make this so it just sits next to me in my stitching area.
Okay, yeah.
I use it a lot.
Yeah, Carrie's mentioning lasso. See, I've done the lasso technique. So
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this is so much better because you don't have to make the little lasso. You can.
Right.
It's already all set up for you.
Never heard of that.
And I think Puffin makes some.
Oh, Mary Frensky's saying Dooley Tooley.
That sounds right. That might be it.
Dooley.
I know. But that's helpful.
That's a fun name.
What else could you ask for?
I know.
All right. Because
I know you have one. Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's one of those kinds of things that you need once in a while, but when you have it, it's wonderful.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it just sits next to me for that once in a while when I need it.
Yeah. Duly Tooly. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm spending money.
Look, no more
Okay.
frowny face. I got Botox.
Well, that's not a needlework tool, but that's a good
It
thing.
is actually, because it helps with the muscles around my eyes, and I don't get that tired eye muscle tension around my eyes.
Oh.
I have my Botox. So it is
All right.
a needlework tool.
I'll have to mention that to my husband that I need Botox
Yeah.
for stitching.
No, I'm
I
not.
can
Tell
hear it
ya.
now. He'll be like,
Totally
No.
helps.
all right.
Yeah.
Seam ripper.
Yeah, I got those.
Yeah.
Mine's
This
over
is-
there.
Of course you have a blue one, Gary.
Of course. He only has blue stuff.
Yep.
Well, and they randomly said, we're going to send you what other color we have. And I got orange.
Yeah. These little Bowen seam rippers are the best things
Yes.
ever.
And that was
See,
Gay
I
Ann Roberts' fault.
Yep.
Gay Ann
I have
Rogers'
my
fault.
little stowing thingy where I keep my seam ripper
Oh,
and my
yes.
corner gauge thingy and my trimmer tool for corners and my other trimmer tool and my little thing where you stick it in the top.
You're off the screen. There we go.
I know.
Where'd you get the holder thing?
Uh,
If you say a quilting store, I'm quitting.
well, yeah, it was a quilting store.
The quilters have everything.
It's
Yeah.
so Emma. I think you can buy
But
these on
needlepoint
Fat
stores
Quarter
have them.
Shop. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty
it looks like
slick.
a
So
pro.
that'll hold about anything.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It does. So
I've heard of that. It's so Emma. I've heard of that.
Yeah, so it's a gadget holder
That's a good one.
that I have next to my sewing machine.
It's so Emma sells the holders. Okay, it's so Emma. That
or
looks
makes
handy.
them or whatever. But I got mine at the Quilted Crow up in Massachusetts.
You
That's
see,
where I take punch needle classes. So I do punch needle at the quilt store.
Okay, because see that's going to come in handy because I'm going to show you.
Oh
Maybe.
dear.
What happened?
My screen just went black. Of
Oh.
like
Yeah, because
our
mine went
feed.
black.
Oh, okay. Now it's
Mhm.
back. But we didn't go black on my.
I'm not
Oh,
quite
we
sure.
did go black on the computer. Oh, and there we went again.
Something isn't working right.
Yeah.
Something isn't working.
Huh.
Well, anyway, I was going to show the mess that I have laid out on my table of
Well,
tools.
we're back. So, yeah.
Of tools, and that would be a very handy thing that would keep them all kind of semi-organized.
Yeah. They have small ones, and then they have that big one that I got. They also have like smaller ones.
And it seems like there's a needlepoint store out west somewhere that was carrying them. Because but I can't remember. I saw it on Instagram and I thought, no.
Okay.
I may have to have that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's something that I bought that was a good
Yeah.
gadget holder. Which, I don't know. Trying to
yeah.
look and see.
I may have to have that. That's because I have that. Like I was going to show. I mean, I got this stuff all laid out on the table, and there's plenty of room, so it's not a problem. But
So here's
It's a
another
mess.
thing that could be a laying tool. But it's a pokey. It's a bamboo pokey
mhm.
that I
Mhm.
use whenever I'm sewing to help guide my butt. It has a skinny end and a fat end, and it could also be a laying tool.
Yep, a lot of things can be laying tools. Yeah.
But I bought it in the sewing section at Joann.
Okay.
Shepherd's Needle has them.
Has the
Just in
It's
case.
So Emma thing.
Yeah. Or something similar.
Joann's has them. Use your 60% off. I never get the full deal at Joann's. I'm inept at Joann's coupon schemes.
So this is a little basket thing I made with English paper piecing, and I use it to hold my needles.
That's good.
Ta-da! So I guess is that a gadget? Does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So you got you're crying poor over there, and you got all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know, but it just holds stuff. I mean,
I'm getting myself a So Emma organizer, definitely.
Yeah. Organize your stuff.
Yeah, I gotta have that. Now here's one that I bet you don't have. A toothpick.
A toothpick? I just threw mine away. It was sitting here. So I keep
a toothpick near me all the time when I'm stitching, and not for my teeth either.
I have to get the snacky stuff out,
This comes in handy every now and then. You just need a little poke something, or a little stick. It comes in handy.
I use toothpicks for applying glue.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
If I need to apply glue.
Yeah.
They're very handy.
Quail Valley EGA needle book.
Oh, I know what she's talking about. I have one of those in the basement. So it organizes all your needles. Are you laughing at me, Gary?
Of course you do.
I've got
gifted it to me, and so you put it has the needle sizes in it, so that way you can.
I'm in the process of making one, so I have. Oopsie. I have the front and the back of my needle book stitched.
Oh,
but
fancy.
I've been wanting some silk ribbon to use for the ties.
Oh, okay.
And so that Celebrations of Needlework, I remember 2 years ago when I went to the shopping, they have all sorts of that stuff. And that was the first time I'd ever been to a cross stitch show, and I didn't know what you use all that stuff for. Well, now I do. So now I need to get some.
Yeah.
But these are from the Long Dog Samplers Moulin Rouge chart. I just pulled them out.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, thanks. It's that same red that I use, the Victorian Lugana that I used for my wedding sampler.
Yeah. So that's
going
to be your
1/1.
That's going to be your book covers kind of thing then.
Yeah. It's going to be my needle book. I left room, all sorts of finishing room here, because I don't know, I'll figure it out. And then on the inside, I'll put probably felt pages. Mm-hmm. And I want to do it by size 24, 26, 28.
Yeah.
Beading.
Are you going to line that cover?
Yeah, I'll line it with something. I don't know what yet. I'll figure it out.
Elmer's gluing a piece of paper. Yeah.
No. Put all that work into it to glue.
The needle index binder with pages and felt for each kind of needle.
I will use felt, and I don't know if I'm going to use some fancy felt. I might go to my quilt stores that I know that have felt around here and look for some nice felt, or if I'm going to use the cheapy Joann felt. I should use the nice felt because it's nice. Yes, you should,
because you made the effort to stitch that.
Exactly.
Right. It's so
I'm gonna have to go
Oregon Stash and Store is $11.26 on Amazon.
Look at these people shopping for us.
I know. They're all enablers.
So nice. I know. Yeah.
Huh. Well, that is it. Hold that up again, would you, Jennifer? Let me see that. It's So Emma thing.
Oh, hold on. I have to get up.
Oh, sorry.
You got to go find it.
Oh, no, here it is.
You're making her work.
Tilt that a little bit. That is really slick.
And mine's pink because, I love pink. I heard y'all discussing pink. I'm all about pink.
We talked pink.
I like pink.
That's really slick.
Isn't that cool? Nice. And they, there's room. Let me see, your finger kind of slides through.
Oh, those are flexible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're rubbery and there's room to put your finger through. So you can put all kinds of stuff in there.
That's really excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. See, now what I've got my stuff organized because it just sits at my desk. Let me see if I can do this without it dropping through. A friend gave me
There you go.
Oh, cute.
a flower.
Oh,
What are
the
those called?
flower
Flower
frog?
frogs.
Yeah, flower frog. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
So this just sits next to me.
Yeah.
that's cute. Nice.
See, that works.
But, mhm.
See, we're learning things here.
Well,
No, I guess I just have to look around my sewing room and find stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. You never know
Got all
what you're going to
kinds
use.
of stuff in here. I don't know. Oh,
That you use.
Oh, yeah, Sharon.
So I have
Sharon,
my-
I will. I'm going to be getting me one of those. Mm-hmm.
this is my
Thanks,
lovely
Sharon.
mason jar with a ribbon to keep my little. This is a quick clip. So any of you using pinning your quilts together, take it and you use it to do the clipping.
Oh,
Now that's a
nice.
gadget. That's a gadget that I was like, oh, do you really need that? Yeah, you do. Because after pinning even like 10 of these, your fingers hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's
you
a
know,
nice
if you
tool.
like the pin-based quilters of America.
Well, and then you have your ort bowl. I'm sure you have your ort bowls. Put
have
your
ort
orts
bowl.
in because you
Yeah.
have lots of orts, don't you?
Quart bowls.
Very nice.
Yep. Yeah.
Ooh,
It's
let me,
Mike's
all
turn.
right.
It's
I'll be
Mike's
right back.
turn.
Yeah, those are nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, I love that. I have,
And then, of course, your needle minders.
yep, Fiber Talk needle minders. Those are available too, by the way. Still, those and Fiber Talk made me buy it T-shirts are available
Yeah.
on the website.
Okay,
Needle
so-
minders.
See this cute little guy?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
He
yes.
is a goofy fish guy that I got from Cancun that I was going to make a pin cushion, but I use him for a little ort holder.
That's excellent.
And then since I got up, I got my scissors I like.
What
those are
brand
nice.
are those? Those are wild.
I have no idea, but I
Okay.
got them on Fat Quarter Shop. There's
Okay.
some sort of quilting, I don't know. And they come with like a gold, well, they're kind of copper colored.
We're gonna have to do a quilting show here pretty quick.
So I got all the quilting stuff. You have no idea. Knitting too. I've
Those,
got all.
yeah,
that's it.
those look really comfortable though.
They are. They're great. Fingers fit in nice. Actually, I need to get more. I only have one pair. I bought my mom a pair because I was like, I love them so much. I got some for her
Yeah,
for her
those are
birthday.
nice. Are they expensive?
Yeah, they're nice.
For that, and it comes with those medallions that have the thread cutter thingies.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Came with one of those. I think the two of them together were either $30 or $40.
Oh, okay.
They weren't really expensive.
Yeah.
So
Quality stuff though.
I like them a lot. They're really sharp and they're nice and big.
Susan, don't ask that question, Susan.
What is the point of an
No,
ort bowl?
no, Susan,
Ort
don't
bowl.
ask that question. There is no point, Susan.
No, there is no point.
That is one
I
thing.
just
Okay,
like-
I used to pile my bits on the side table, and I would have this pile of bits that sometimes would fall on the floor and just get tracked through the house. So having the ort thingy has been like great. That's something.
Okay, no, and you know what? Jennifer Closton from Australia takes her orts and resews
Mhm.
them. Remember her? She was
Yes.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have
I'm
long
like,
enough
no.
ones. Mine are always tiny.
Well,
Mine are
sometimes
always
mine are
small.
long.
So
But that's all right.
Yeah,
I'm not going to sew them. There's a
here's a big
limit.
ol-
Yeah.
Here's a bowl of orts of knitting yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And I made this bowl. I made this. I did the polymer clay,
Oh,
Okay.
and I made my own. It's a yarn bowl with polymer clay because I played with polymer clay too. Like I've got all the stuff to do all that too. So.
okay. Yep.
So
Yeah,
there's
no,
some orts that I could do
yeah.
something with.
See, you could do that. Now, Susan,
Yeah.
if you look at it from a purely practical point of view, Ort bowls are just stupid. Because
Nah.
if you're gonna cut the thing off, just drop it in the basket at your feet. It's just stupid. But geez, they're fun to own and they're beautiful.
But you know what?
They are.
See, I don't-
Look how
I don't have a
pretty.
trash can close to me, so this is, and it kept being moved when my kids were younger. So this was
And I
my
kept missing the
practical
trash
way.
can. I dump it over the edge, and then I'd look down, and it's all around the trash can, but not in the trash can. So
Okay, so if you something fun, in case you're really bored, if you go and you look, and it's the new moon of every month. People have, it's called the Totally Useless Stitch Along, and they show photos of their orts because there's no reason. So it's Totally Useless Stitch Along, TUSLSAL.
Okay. Yep. Now, Susan, you just
You can just use the trash can.
you pulled the curtain back from behind the curtain.
There's no reason.
Just stupid.
No. But it's fun. It's something fun. It's kind of fun to look at the colors too when you're.
Yeah.
And I have
like
had it where I've had to
his little face. I like to stuff his little mouth.
Mhm.
I've got a lot in
And
here. There's more than a year in here.
Yeah.
Well, and like Carrie said, she dug through her Ort bowl for a piece. You know, if you're running low on thread and I have dug through my Orts to find pieces of thread.
Yep.
It was a kit and ran out.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I have done that too. Yeah.
Not fun, but
and found the piece I needed and fixed the whole. Put your Orts.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Those ornaments. Lots of people use those glass ornaments to put their Orts in. Yeah,
I've
I don't
seen
even.
that.
And I keep them. I don't even know why I keep them. Like I have. Okay, this is Okay, Susan. All right, Susan. Here we go. All right. So I have four Ort bowls. Okay. Three of them from It's Mike's Turn because I can't resist buying the beautiful woodwork. So I have
those are
four
pretty.
Ort bowls. So three of them are from Mike's Turn, and then I have this one from Sassy Jack's because Kim has a friend of hers
that's
who makes those. Okay. So I have four Ort bowls, and then I have these glass jars, these jelly jars that I keep. So when the Ort bowl gets full, then I put them in here.
Oh my goodness.
Now that's just stupid. Stupid on 16 fronts. That's stupid. And then at some point I throw them away. I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Matter
there
of
was
fact-
somebody who was collecting them. She was collecting.
Matter of fact, while we're at it,
Oh no.
while we're at it, right here,
Oh, live on Fiber
Oh,
Talk.
no.
right here. All right. There you go, Susan. There you go. Does that feel better, Susan? Right there. There.
Oh
Okay.
no. Oh dear.
Well, here, while I'm at it, no, I'm not emptying that one. I might need a piece.
Yeah, don't empty that one yet.
There we go. That one's
my
empty.
Goodness.
All right. There. Okay.
I might use mine to make a tamari ball.
Okay.
Because that's what they would do. In Japan, they used to use like scraps of
Mhm.
stuff to put in the middle of
Right.
the tamari ball.
Okay,
No.
there we go.
Ooh, look what I got. Oops.
I don't know.
Can't see it.
Oh, go
To
the
the
wrong
right.
way.
Oh,
There we
the
go.
Yubanuki?
Yeah, it's a thimble that they use in Japan for stitching tamari. But look at it. It's like tamari on a thimble. And I got a kit from Gina B. Silkworks in England.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
she
that
has
is neat.
this template. Oops, glare. But anyway, there's lines on it. And she even has 2 YouTube videos on her YouTube to show how to use the template and then how to do the stitching for the thimble. And it's like doing tamari.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah,
Oh, that
I'm
is
making
very
one.
neat.
I just got it in the mail like a day ago.
Those look great.
Yeah, I'm making that. So whenever we're going to start meeting again to do tamari in May. So
All
I'm
right.
excited. Because all my tamari stuff is back there in that bag, and the whole box is underneath. There's all my stuff for Tamari next to the cat post in front of the ironing board.
She's the queen of multiple techniques. Yep. One thing I will say about orts is you'll hear people every now and then mention about putting them out so birds can use them to make nests. Don't do that.
I've heard that's bad. Yeah.
Bad thing to do.
Because it tangles in their feet,
yep.
and then their feet get all tangled together. And
yep.
Have you seen the videos lately of the birds with the masks? Because everybody's throwing their paper masks out, and the masks are getting tangled on the birds' feet.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard to throw something in a basket. It's just really difficult.
You would not believe, driving around, I have seen more people that are like older, not young people, older people, that they'll be sitting at a stoplight, and all of a sudden their window opens and they just throw stuff out their window.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. But you're
and
right.
I'm like,
no, we don't do that.
It's shocking.
Yeah, you're right, Nanette. This is Spring Hill right here, and I am not throwing that away because there's going to be one of these threads is going to come in handy. You're right, Nanette. No, not emptying that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. So how much have you show us Spring Hill?
How's your Spring Hill going?
Well,
I had
it set up. Hang on just a second. And it wasn't working.
Oof.
Oh, that's right. So you can't show.
Well, just a minute.
You can hold it up.
No, it's on the rack. Hang on.
I'm almost done with the third flower.
Nice. That blue one.
Man, that's beautiful.
Move over to the blue one. Move over to the middle one,
Jennifer.
I know. The other way. Oh, that one's just gorgeous.
There we go. Isn't that one just amazing? Oh,
wow,
my goodness.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
It's just like, wow. It's purple and blue. Like, some of the colors are purple, and then the dark color's like a navy blue almost.
That's gorgeous. Man.
Isn't it awesome? Yeah, so I'm almost done. I think I froze. There I am. I'm almost done with this one. And then I'll be ready to do the vine and then fill in the alphabets.
Man, that's beautiful. And don't let anyone ever tell you DMC is...
I love DMC.
Less than the best. Look at that. I mean,
and you know what's nice is you can wash it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't argue with that. I mean, those colors are so rich. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, I'm moving my light away
see
again.
If I can...
Uh-oh, we went black again.
No, that's me. It's me. Just...
Oh.
It isn't working. I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Technology.
Yeah, I'd have to lift a laptop to... No, it's not. It's not gonna... It'll be a train wreck.
So here's mine. I haven't stitched on it since this weekend, but let's see if I can get it for you.
I should have. Just a minute here. Let me take Jennifer and me out of this so we can see that. There. Now move it to your left. Yep. Yeah. There you go. Oh yeah. Look at that.
So I'm just slowly working my way through. I've got to get back to doing the Jessicas. I do 3 or 4 at a time, and then I quit. And then I move on to something else.
Yeah.
Because they're hard to do on this tiny count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful though.
There's just and then I did the Montenegrin stitch down here.
Nice.
That line is the Montenegrin straight. Just to practice it. I thought I might as well practice it here.
So that one border line all the way across is Montenegro.
Right. And it gives a nice thick dimension. You can't tell here because it's too far away.
But yeah, there's more character to it than just X's or something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Nice.
That's nice.
So,
yeah.
There you go.
Jennifer, put yours up. I'm going to put you full screen. Put yours up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me put the light back on it. There.
Man, look at that.
The colors are just beautiful.
Oops, too close.
And you're stitching this straight up. No specialty stitches or anything. Straight up
No,
DMC.
Yeah, just DMC. So far, I've done just normal. I think I'm going to do the whipping of the vine like you did,
Mm-hmm.
and the Jessicas. But the little ones in the corner, those are eyelets right there.
Uh-huh.
I'm a little
Mm-hmm.
blurry, but those I did do those eyelets. But I think I'm going to do the flowers Jessicas.
Yeah. They work out pretty
So
cool. Yeah.
They do.
yeah,
And
That's
I had
really
to put a little
nice.
French knot in mine because I have a little hole.
yeah.
And Cheryl, Jennifer's using just plain old DMC. But isn't that gorgeous? I think the DMC is just lovely. I wanted to
Yeah.
use a smaller count, so the DMC would have been too big on this count.
Right.
But
And I'm doing 2/2 on 37 count, and they're full. They're very
Yeah.
full. It's
Yeah.
almost too squishy, but I think it's doing okay. When I get down to the bottom, I'll decide on whether or not I'm doing the next one on 37 count or 32 count. I might switch to 32.
Hmm.
I'm not sure yet. It depends on, because you know how the bottom is just solid stitching.
Yeah.
If it's too squishy and if the stitches are just too squished, then on the next one I'm gonna do 32. So.
Oh, on the next, like when for
Summer.
Summerhill.
Yeah.
I was getting
Yes.
confused. I was,
Yeah.
how are you changing thread counts
like,
at the bottom?
huh?
What are you doing?
I could cut it off and sew it back
I
on.
was going to say, I know you're good, Jennifer, but that is
she's gonna weave a new
way over the
a whole
top.
new one on there.
So down
I've
here
got
at
a
the if Spring Hill is too tight down here and
Yeah.
too puffy, then when you do Summerhill, you're going to go to 32 count thread linen, so it's more
Yeah.
open. Okay.
Maybe I'll think about 40 count using one strand. I'm still going to use DMC because I love DMC. So
Yeah.
and the colors are really
every
good.
every time you see that where something's spec'd in other threads, or somebody like Beth and I are using silks, and then you put that DMC up there and it's like, what are we doing? You almost, I mean, I really like using silks, but what are we doing? I mean, those colors are so nice. And
Right.
Silks are, I like using silk, but they pull out of, so the soie d'Alger that I used, it pulls out of the needle all the time. It just drives me crazy. So that's annoying. So that makes, but these other silks that I've used on my butterfly lace mandala, they haven't done that, which are like the Glorianas and other things. They haven't pulled out like crazy that I remember.
Here, let me put you up full screen. Let's see that mandala. Okay. That's beautiful.
But some of this is DMC also.
This to your left. To your left. To your left. Left.
There we go.
That is just gorgeous.
Some of this is DMC. And then a lot of this in here is silk. They use DMC, silk, Krynic, petite treasure braid, all kinds of different things. And then there's beads. All that empty space is all going to be beads.
So I don't know who the designer of those is, but they use what works to get the color they want and the effect they want.
Yeah. It's Chatelaine.
Mm-hmm.
Martina Rosenberg. Chatelaine designs.
They're just beautiful.
Those are really involved though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. But it's fun. And I'm supposed to be working on it for my whip go. And it's just been a headachy couple of weeks for me.
Yeah.
Even right now, I'm mildly not feeling that great. So if I'm a little off, it's because I'm sort of almost having a headache, but not. So.
That thing is beautiful.
That is gorgeous. It is gorgeous.
I love it. It is so pretty.
And how much do you have to get done for Whip Go?
An hour. My goal is an hour a day for 7 days. But there's been a few days this week. I haven't stitched because just like.
Yeah, I can't.
I've done some crochet because my cousin, that baby came early. and my crochet baby blanket's not done.
Oops.
So I've been working on my crochet to get that blanket to that baby. So.
Oops.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yep. What else we got? We got any other tools? Any other tools that?
Not that I can think of right now, except for my glasses. I know you use the magnifier, but I have all my extra glasses.
Yeah, see, that works for you. Yeah.
Yeah, and what the ones that my kids love, let me pull these out. They're with my Anya's Day. I just always carry them with in case I need lighting. Oh, those are the wrong ones. But they have little lights on them. Here they are.
Okay.
All the way at the bottom. And the kids like them because when they were little and we were watching movies and I'd have them on, they would laugh. Okay, so the light.
Oh, I've seen those. Do those put enough light on the work, or is it just
Yes.
adequate amount?
Well, it helps. It helps. If you need a little bit of it's not going to be like if it's dark in the room that you can stitch. At least I can't.
Yeah.
But it helps.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I'm sure your kids have made fun of you and your double glasses thing a ton of times, but
right.
But when you do that, is there an adjustment? Do your eyes have to make an adjustment for that, or is it pretty comfortable?
It's pretty comfortable. Like I was stitching on Spring Hill before we came on, and I tried this pair, and this wasn't strong enough. So I moved up to this pair.
Okay.
And immediately I could see it.
So you can then switch glasses out depending on the ground cloth.
Amount of light, how tired I am.
That's kind of slick.
Yes. And I know you like the magnifier, but I can go literally anywhere with my glasses.
Yeah.
So if I'm somewhere where, like you're in a doctor's office and you're waiting, I can't have my magnifier, but I can have my stitching and my glasses.
Yeah. Okay. Now, all right. So, are your regular glasses bifocals?
Mm-hmm. And I even asked if he would make my bifocals a little stronger because I mainly use them for stitching. And he said no, he couldn't do that for me. So I said, fine, I'll just stick with what I'm doing. Now I'm sure if I brought something and I said, I really want a separate set of prescriptions for doing needlework, he might be able to do that for me.
Yeah.
Right.
But see, your system, though, I think we all agree, it looks a little strange.
It looks funny.
But it's, okay, so these are bifocals.
Right.
But see, there's a versatility in what you have that, I don't have with my magnifier.
Right.
That's pretty
So I can
slick.
work.
Yeah.
I can work on Anya's Day because I put it in a hoop and it's 40 count. Actually, it's 41 or 42 count. So it's a very tight weave because I washed it several times to get the color I wanted. So I have to have something to help me see it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can just carry it along with me.
Yeah. And you just swap out the second pair of glasses according to what you need.
Mm-hmm. Back before I got my LASIK, I tried that with the double glasses and it bothered me. I didn't like it.
Yeah, see, and I think everyone is different.
It really bugged me. All this too much going on my face. It was a problem.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd like the magnifier in front of my work. I tried it, I think once or twice with something, and I was just like, I'm going back to my glasses. Now, people were doing these things, and I don't think Gary does these, but they're the double magnets.
I don't do those either.
I don't know that one.
I use them. I've got some I don't have a bunch of the millennial frames, but I need my scrolls to be tighter.
I use these clippies. These quilt clippy things.
Right.
If I need to fold up my stuff. I mean, this is a quilt project that I'm doing, but pretend it's needlework, cross stitch. If I needed to roll it up.
Okay, yeah, I don't use it. I do use it for that when I'm doing by hand, and it's a big project, but I use it, I pulled these so I could get my scroll, it's stretched out
this way.
tight. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And those have enough grip to them?
I see what you mean.
For something small,
Yeah.
I'm using for that 17th century whitework sampler.
And where do you get those at? Just any old Joann's?
I think I got it off of Amazon.
Yeah, people have found them, and I know a lot of people that use Q-snaps like to use them to hold all their extra fabric. But I don't like Q-snaps, so I don't use them.
And then these things, I know, and I use them for threads that unwind. Because like the
makes sense.
I know they have the caps. Some of them don't have like some of the specialty threads from Sue Spargo. I don't think they have those caps that click. And once you've unwound them, then they unwind, and then they're unwinding all over the place, and you're like,
so you just wrap that around a spool then. So you just put it around.
Yeah,
right.
And those are a quilting item. I was just at the quilt store, one of the quilt stores in Connecticut, I bought this pack of oops, hang on, it got stuck.
So so this would work. This would work on yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and you just don't want to be pulling them on and off all the time. I think it would ruin like the silk or whatever. But if you're putting them away to store, that's where I wanted
Yeah.
And someone asked, these are called Smart and Cool magnetic silicone ties. And they were a pack of 10.
That was a
Smart
marketing
and cool,
meeting.
huh?
That was a marketing meeting.
Yeah. There were 20 in here, and I was just looking for something that was long enough. That was the right length.
Cool.
And so they have tons of them.
Hook them together to make them longer, like magnet them together to make them
I would
longer?
guess you could. I would guess you
Probably,
could because they're decent length.
Yeah. Cool. So I got a scrap bag of felt to do the little, I haven't sewn them on all the way, but on the back of these little things, I cut little hearts and I've tacked it on. I have to sew it on proper to cover up the hole where I cut it in the back and stuffed it.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I had some felt, but I didn't have a lot. So I went to the quilt store, and Moda has this pack of like 5-inch scrap bag of all these different quilt colors or felt. Because
nice.
I've got all different kinds, like my February flower, I've put the interfacing on the back, and then this is the fabric I'm going to use for the back.
Yeah.
So I have pillow making to do still. So
we have frozen. What's frozen?
Uh-oh.
Man, it's amazing. It's amazing the stuff that people have, that different ways of dealing with the stuff.
Right. Especially since I think to get these new millennial frames is going to take a while from England. He's very back ordered.
Yeah.
I saw, I just saw it the other day. There's another company that's making the same kind of frame. It's a different name.
Omanik.
Yes.
Yeah.
Omanik.
They've been doing it for a while.
Omanik.
Yeah, somewhere, I want to say, not Russia, but
yeah, somewhere over there.
Ukraine. I think it's Ukraine.
Yeah, they have a plastic insert for the threaded part.
Oh.
But yeah, people like them.
I don't know, but I saw a picture on Instagram, and I mean, so I did sew my, I had my butterfly lace mandala on one of those. I used that Velcro system, and I did not like that. So I took it off and I did sew it on to my frame that I made for that big meditation thing that I decided I wasn't going to make. Took it off, and I used those rods for this because it's big.
Yeah, that is a huge piece.
It is. It's really big. So.
Yep. All right. Have we done enough damage? I think we've done enough damage.
I think so.
Yeah.
Have we?
It's cost me some money. Darn it.
No. Oh, stay still, Sophie. What you doing, baby? Come here. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Carrie, let us know about those Omonic things. There's Sophie.
Yeah.
Let us know about those Omonic things because people like them. I've not heard anybody complain about them.
Come here. Say hi. Say hi, baby. Hello, Precious. Who's your pretty girl? Yes. She was sleeping in the chair, and now she's ready to wake up.
Oh,
Right.
Frozen was because Jan thought we were frozen, but she froze us herself. So now, so we can take that personally. She got tired of us moving. Yeah, okay. Okay.
All right, well, go shopping at Avlia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
The
up
most
there,
spoiled baby ever. Okay, baby.
up there at the top. Get your emails in because I'll go upstairs and do the drawing right away. Avlia is the thing, and yeah, go over to Avlia and spend some money and tell her Fiber Talk sent you. And if you want that burst sampler, I don't know, I probably got 50 people have asked for it, but if you want it or want to be in the drawing for that, use baby for the subject line, and I'll get it to somebody. There we go. So I think we're out. Has used a lock scroll. I don't know a lock scroll.
I don't know that one either.
Not yet.
You don't know that one. All right, Daniel Ravan. Why do I can't remember these things? Daniel Ravan is the Sunday guest. Rainbow Galleries. He's the CEO of Rainbow Galleries. Had a lot of fun talking to him about how they make threads and where the thread ideas come from, and the people that work there. It was really a lot of fun. So catch that on Sunday. It was a fun conversation, very different conversation because he's not a designer. He does some stitching, but he's not a designer, so it was very different. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. Two guys.
Cool.
Be two guys on Sunday. That's going to be weird, huh?
It will be cool to learn where the threads come from because that's always interesting.
Yeah.
How it's made, where they come from.
Yep. Cool operation. All right, folks. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll be back next week. If you want to be a guest next week and show off your stuff, let me know so we can set it up. We're out. Thanks, everybody.
Right, bye.
Bye.